Race fans, it's about that time of year where the NASCAR schedule is about to get very intense, to say the least, because we're about to head out to some very unique tracks. This weekend, we're heading out to the Pocono Raceway, also known as the Tricky Triangle, which always produces a unique result. It could be fuel mileage race, a very chaotic and caution race, so anything can happen here. But heading into Pocono, I expect the drivers that are very good at road courses and are very good on short tracks with shifting are going to be the drivers going for the win. And that is something to keep an eye on as you're playing fantasy leagues and looking at drivers in each round. So stay tuned for that. But I'm also going to do a Pick 5 contest for this Sunday's race at Pocono. All you have to do is comment down below your top 5 in the comment section to be entered. So comment down your top 5 to be entered. Good luck, but let's get started.
I'm Chase Briscoe, driver number 14 Ford Mustang for Stewart Haas Racing, and you're watching William Blackwell on YouTube.
As I kind of hinted in the intro, drivers that are very good at road courses and are also very good at shifting are going to be the drivers that are going to be in contention for the win this Sunday at Pocono. And I believe that the best driver at that all will be the 8-car of Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick, a couple of weeks ago, won his first career race at Road America in the 8-car in a dominating manner. The following weekend at Atlanta had an engine issue and things didn't go as planned there. But you fast forward it here to Pocono, I believe he will succeed and will go to victory lane. And right now things for Tyler Reddick are very sketchy and interesting to say the least. And that is because he's obviously going to 2311 Racing for the 2024 season and beyond, but he still has 2023 to focus on. Does Richard Childress come up with an idea to get him out of that seat? Because I can see that happening. Tyler Reddick did RCR, the team in general, pretty dirty. He did not give them a chance to negotiate, according to Richard Childress' press release. So things are going good there. So if he wins this weekend at Pocono, it may be another reason why to bring him on back for 2023. And to mention, he's already under contract for next year, but it's sports and anything can happen and they could buy out that contract and just let him sit on the sideline for a whole season, which is something I would probably do if I was in RC's position. But finishing second, however, will be the 5-car of Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson is a phenomenal driver when it comes to road racing and shifting. And I believe he will be a force to reckon with here against Tyler Reddick. So you can never count out young money man Kyle Larson out this weekend at Pocono. Last year, he won at Pocono on the second day of the doubleheader. The first day, he blew a tire out about a couple hundred feet before the start and finish line on the final lap. Heartbreaker there for Kyle Larson, but he will rebound this time around and finish second instead of finishing in the 30s. A terrible outing in that first race, but yet so close to victory. Third place will be the 1-car of Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain this year, I do not know what's gotten into his system. It's not because of the aggressive driving. I mean, he is very competitive. Week in and week out, he's always a force to reckon with, and he's always up there in the point standings. And he has 2 wins this season so far, Coda, and a second one coming at Talladega. A lot of people like to criticize Ross Chastain's driving ability and saying he's too aggressive and he loves to get people into the wall. It's racing for a reason, so you really can't complain. If you want to go that route, a lot of y'all, I'm sure, are Chase Elliott fans. Look at Atlanta, put LaJoy in the wall, and last year at Bristol, Harvick put him into the wall. He got back and retaliated and put Harvick into the wall and gave Kyle Larson the win. So a lot of people want to say Chase Elliott's a clean driver and all that. False narrative. False. So you really can't say nothing about Ross Chastain. Elliott incident in Atlanta was a lot worse than Chastain did any part of the season. Comment down below your opinions about that. But I will read them and I will respond to them. But finishing P4 will be the 14-car of Chase Briscoe. Chase Briscoe this year is also having a career year. His second season, it can't be much worse than last year. Last year sucked. Besides, the Indianapolis road course, Briscoe was pretty much irrelevant. But this year, he's won at Phoenix. He's got a couple of great finishes. Could have won the Coca-Cola 600 and also could have won the Bristol Dirt Race, but he both times spun out How do you do that? He's trying way too hard. And I know that team, it had been a big heartbreaker for both of them events, the 600 and the Bristol Dirt Race. But hey, at least you know that your driver is giving 110% at all time. They didn't get to win, but you got to feel good about the team in general as they go into the playoffs this year. They got to win. They're locked in for the time being. Unless we see Truex and Blaney and Harvick and Almirola, all of them drivers pick up a win, which I wouldn't rule out, but very unlikely. But Briscoe's in the playoffs for the time being. But rounding out my top 5 will be the 45 car Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch this year is very competitive. This came out of nowhere. I know he was competitive at the end of his tenure out at Chip Ganassi Racing, but I did not expect for that to carry over to 23XI Racing as they entered into their second season and competing in NASCAR. This weekend, I believe he will have a great run and he will bring it home inside the top 5. But rounding out this weekend in the dark horse position, I believe that it will be the 99 car of Daniel Suarez. Daniel Suarez won Sonoma a little over a month ago, and that was a very shifty track. So Pocono, very shifty. The next gen car, Daniel Suarez, I would not rule him out at all. So there you go. Tyler Reddick winning. Kyle Larson will finish second. Third place will be Ross Chastain. Fourth place will be Chase Briscoe. And fifth place will be Kurt Busch. And my dark horse here will be Daniel Suarez. Migo. He's going to do a great job this weekend, I believe, a top 10 at least. If not, go to victory lane. So there you go. Please like and subscribe and comment down below your top 5 to be entered in this Sunday's Pick 5 contest, because who knows? You may win a prize, and I got some cool stuff to give away in the near future, so stay tuned to that. Peace.